too graphic. Are there any other details, specifics that you can share that would prove your case?
I can tell you how big his winker is. It's pretty small.
No, it's not. I could tell you plenty of times.
It's about that
I've known
big.
him for 7 years.
It's
no,
about that
definitely
big.
not. Definitely not. And don't you dare tell him about his penis.
All we're here to
Especially 'cause she's never
do
seen
is
it
to
in her
find
life,
out
period.
if he's the father.
Are his father.
He's taking care of it.
I got another.
And I'm gonna keep taking care of it. And at the end of the day, that is my grandson. I'm still gonna take care of it. I bet I
This
can.
is about the most ignorant stuff I done seen in here in a long time. Sit down. Sit down. Miss Sism, you sit in that chair. Miss Sism, sit down. And Miss Riley, have a seat. This is just ignorant. Come over here, Anthony. Sit down. You all are this is shameful. And in this moment, just when I thought these kids had pulled off a plot against both of you all to defy their mother's orders and to do what they shouldn't be doing, I see why they had opportunity. These children have come in here, whether they made a mistake or not, they have spoken from their heart or why they did something. The most irrational, immature reasoning ever, but it's their truth. That's how they got here. And I'm gonna keep it real too, Miss Sism. The way Destiny just popped off with her little dance after I announced the result, that was so ignorant. And then you followed up and showed me where she learned it from. Come on with this. The boy sitting over here talking about he wanna leave a seed in the world because he don't understand the possibilities for his life, and you all arguing back and forth with one another instead of encouraging and empowering these young people. I'm furious. Your daughter's putting her dreams, opening her legs, trying to get a dream up between her legs instead of having a dream in her mind. And you want to argue with this woman across this courtroom. Come on now. Now y'all done made me crazy. Y'all think y'all crazy. I'm crazy for these kids and this baby. You ain't gonna do this to this child.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Valentine's Day, she went to another man's house while I'm sitting at the house with the kids.
Well, that's because you didn't even get me anything, and you were just yelling at me. You were just yelling at me. You were treating me like crap and was gonna go to a friend's house, so.
Because you were saying you were going to a park at 9 o'clock at night.
Well,
and you said you wanted to
Let me
stay
see
with
this evidence. Mr. White.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. White says, my body's naked, wishing you was in this bed with me. The ex-boyfriend texts back, LOL, you are crazy, about to call you in a minute. Your wife says, LMAO, could you do that for me? Ms. White? Why are you so quiet? Why are you texting your ex-boyfriend these things?
Because he don't treat me right, like.
Your body is naked, wishing you were in the bed. Which bed? Your husband's bed?
Yeah.
Mr. White, you submitted another text message? Oh, this is another guy. This is not the ex-boyfriend's name. He says, laying here horny, and you say, Ms. White, I know, me too. And then you forgot the other O on two. That's okay. Then he writes back, you get your license this week, we meet this weekend.
Yeah, he needs to take a grammar course.
Yeah, we definitely need to get this grammar together. Did you tell your husband about this guy too?
He saw the text messages.
There's one more text. Ms. White says, you can bring me some cigs, LOL, Al's a blank, and give me a Valentine's Day treat, cause Al not gonna do blank. Ex-boyfriend responds, LOL, you are a nut. I'll give you a call when I get a chance, here in a little bit. Ms. White, why are you entertaining all these men on text?
Because he doesn't show me anything.
Always with the
He's
pivoting.
not there for me.
Always pivoting, you're trying to put it off on me. How you expect me to treat you the way you want to be treated when you're sitting here sexting other people and doing all this other stuff? I'm not gonna.
Pictures? I'm afraid to look, Jerome. So this says, Happy Valentine's Day. How did you find out about this, Mr. White?
When on Valentine's Day, when I found the text message, I took the entire phone. And I still have possession of the phone at my house. That has all the pictures, all the text messages, all the calls, everything.
This next photo is a picture we can't even show. A male body part. And I assume, Mr. White, since you handed this up to the court, this is not your body part.
No.
This is what you found in her phone.
Yes, this is.
This is what you found in her phone.
Yes, this is the gentleman that she went to his house on Valentine's Day.
Tell me what happened behind that story, Ms. White.
We didn't even do anything on Valentine's Day. We just sat there and talked. That's all we did on Valentine's Day.
He sends you a picture of his penis and you go over and talk?
Yeah.
Jerome, they must have changed my name to Boo Boo the Fool down there on this thing. The next picture is, then you send a picture of your body part. But y'all just talking. Come on now, Miss White, come on. You're lying, and we know this. To appear caused you to be named the father by default.
Did I look confused about that?
No, you look confused, period. And you look like you got a smart mouth. And you think you know too much, but what you should have known was to bring your butt to court. Then you wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
Now, you can get smart with me if you want to. Let me tell you something, Mr. Babbitt. Let me tell you something, Mr. Babbitt. You can get smart with me if you want to. You're going to lose every day of this week. I'll give you a minute to get yourself together, because you're not going to clown. Because it's a baby here whose father's in question, and we're going to get down to the bottom of it. I'm doing you a favor of trying to understand your position. But every time I ask you a question, you have something smart to say.
We're not getting...
Now, hold on. Do not question what I think you look like. I'm here to ask questions. You're here to answer them. I'm here to give you the answers to the questions you have as it relates to paternity. Now, whether you have animosity towards Miss Hanger or you feel like someone tried to railroad you, that's your personal feelings, but what you're not gonna do is take them out on me.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to tell the truth.
No, yes, you are sorry. So wait, Mr. Haskell. You famous, but you live with your mama.
Yeah, I was standing
over him?
No, the girl was jealous
lying.
of me.
She's
That's
lying,
the
Your
reason
Honor.
why we got into an altercation.
After the fight, Your Honor,
Can I
I'm not
speak?
gonna lie to you.
Can I speak?
She had keys to my house and I didn't even know it. I
Can I
come
speak?
home one day, Your Honor, I got my female friend with me. I'm thinking I'm about to go and have a relaxed
Your
time in
Honor,
my
I
room.
got keys.
She's laying in my bed. My
Can I
mom
speak?
not home. I'm asking, how did you get in?
Can I speak?
I have keys. Your mother gave me keys. How did you get keys if you don't know?
Your Honor,
Let her respond.
Please
Miss
let-
Connolly, how did you get keys to the house and you were laying in his bed when he came home?
Your Honor, we were in a committed relationship for 2 months. Under my assumption,
She
he
bought
was
my
telling-
mother.
he
She
was-
had to buy my mother. She must have bought her pizza every night.
You brought me to
when
your
she was
house.
hungry, she bought her pizza at home every night. That's how she got in the house.
Wait, you brought me
Because my
to
mom
your
loved
house.
pizza.
That
It
is
was
not true.
pepperonis every night. Indicated in her mind frame, okay, this is a perfect opportunity
Your
with
Honor.
a guy that could sing, popular in D.C., one of the famous guys that's singing, you know, and I'm on a lot of different songs, so she can't lie and say she haven't heard me in
I've
the
never
Go-Go
heard
song.
him, never
she
heard
probably was conceiving on my song, maybe. One of the songs I was
Your Honor,
singing.
I wish
Who
someone
knows?
else was the
My song, maybe. One of the songs I
Your
was
Honor,
singing.
I wish
Who
someone
knows?
else was the father.
Because I know you listen to Go-Go
Your
in
Honor,
Texas.
I wish
but,
someone else was the father. I really do.
I would just one question. I would like to know, would you like to hear the song that I wrote?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Feeling like the weight of the world on my shoulder, Can't sleep, can't eat till it's over. Been through the same lies and scheme in my past, though. Why wouldn't I think she's trying to get over? Is it 'cause the buzz I got in these streets? Civilized good head on my shoulder. Does she want a bag of brother like me, huh? Knowing my potential and I'm focused in every way. I just wanna say that ain't my baby. I just want closure. I want it to be over.
Okay.
Time is slipping away from me. Yeah.
What you do?
You and the Lord know you a slut.
No,
like
you're
Hold on.
You're a slut. You're a
Mr.
slut.
Wallace,
You're a
you
slut.
remember from the
You're a
last time
slut.
you were here,
I don't-
we are going to speak to women respectfully in the courtroom. You can express yourself, but do it respectfully. So you believe she was sleeping around?
If I'm dead, so why you keep on sleeping with me? Why? 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 I'm pregnant again. Why? 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 Why?
Easy access.
Why? Right. You say that about
All
her.
right.
Yeah.
So
Why
now,
do you keep allowing me to sleep
Cool.
with
I'm gonna
you?
keep on just because I know that you with her. She's
So,
allowed.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Yes,
And if
you
you
do.
can sleep with somebody else,
Yes,
man,
you
then
do.
you got low
I know you're not
Ladies,
talking.
ladies.
I know you
You guys want to hear the case?
let's get some order. Let's get some order.
What you gonna do? What?
Well, I need to walk out.
Stay here and finish it. Come on.
Roniel, don't walk out again. You can stand up here. Do not repeat the same mistake as last time. Stand up here. Get your
Then I'm putting on this
composure.
performance.
Get composure.
I knock that.
Stop it.
No, you won't.
Mr. Wallace.
You sitting up here, you taking her
Come
sack.
on.
You ain't even let me get a word in.
Stand up. Jerome, just give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Go out here and sit.
Father. I grew up loving women, loving sex.
You grew up loving sex.
To me, I always felt like it was okay for men to go out, have sex, and cheat, come home to their family, and women can't go out, have sex, and come home, and especially with a baby, trying to say that I'm his father. I just want.
Basically, all of this started because all he wanted to do was cheat on me. I've been nothing but faithful to him since I first met him.
And so you believe he's projecting his unfaithfulness onto you?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you doing that, Mr. Silva? Do you have any reason to believe Ms. Reeves has not been faithful? You basically said in so many words that you believe it's okay for men to go outside of the relationship to cheat, but not okay for women to do the same.
Yes, Your Honor.
You aren't the only man that feels like that.
Well, Your Honor, I feel
Every man feels like that.
God created men to conquer, to overrule, and women cannot empower. Women cannot empower men.
What are we on, Game of Thrones?
You see what I did with every day.
Oh, what are we talking about?
First of all, you said God created men to conquer,
to
and
rule
what else?
Conquer, and women
to rule.
cannot overpower men.
You're ridiculous.
This gonna be a long
You see
hearing.
what I did with every day, right?
All right. What kind of condomless community are we living in now? I mean, can you just use a condom?
He doesn't like them. That's his excuse. He doesn't.
It ain't
But it's
about
my
liking them.
It's me. It's my responsibility.
It's about producing little people, STDs. Hello?
Right.
And ending up in paternity court.
Right.
Somebody talking about they don't like something.
At the end of the day, I went hard for I put myself in bad situations for this girl right here. You feel me? So yeah, I was hurt. So I went out there, I was super cheating. You know what I'm saying? I served
super cheating. When you come back, when you come back,
I was super cheating.
With the two transies, right?
I was
That day when I was
super
asleep,
cheating.
when I was
You
asleep,
feel me?
You come back with two transies, right?
Super sleep. I was cheating
Yeah, you
with
can't hear that.
everybody
You can't
and
hear that.
anybody. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be real with you. Because at the point, I'm like, all right,
You
this
cheat on me with
relationship
who,
ain't not
Ja'Cory?
going over.
Because super cheating.
Yeah, super. I'm gonna say super cheating.
It's elevated.
Yeah. I'm being honest with you. That was
So
me.
you were just sleeping with anybody?
And everybody.
That's scary.
Anybody, boys, girls, whatever. Transies, all that. Yes.
Take care of the children you have.
I was 19 months celibate, and I told him that I didn't want to have sex because I didn't want to become another single mom of more than one child, because it's already tough.
And so you had made a decision You're not having sex. You hadn't had sex in 19 months. And then he talked you out of it?
Apparently, because, yeah.
It will never cease to amaze me how you end up having unprotected sex with somebody that they're not even committed to you. They're not, what page is this you on? I have never read this book. If you just talking, you wouldn't be in paternity court. I mean, let's really be honest, if you just talking.
She was still with her ex. At the party,
No, I was not.
At the party she threw, a mutual friend came up to me and told me that she was his girlfriend still.
So, Mr. Tarver, I
And she was pregnant
need
in
more
July.
tangible doubt.
Well, I mean,
He don't have any.
We black as Wesley Snipes. The baby look like Justin Bieber.
And how light is your mama? And how light is your sister?
A friend of mine, Cedric, I have a witness.
So, Mr. McKee, she sent you a text with the picture of the baby. Your first response was what?
The baby look like he can be for Donald Trump.
Like, really?
Oh.
Really?
I didn't expect that one.
He thinks the color makes a difference. The color don't make a difference.
I think what you're saying is, you have 2 more kids on the way right now?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Right.
With your spouse or your girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Okay, so the children were planned? No. Okay.
You talk about me?
So you have twins on the way?
No, not twin, but 2 different women.
You talk about me, though.
I just asked, were you having a baby with your girlfriend? They're both your girlfriend?
They're like 2 sisters.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Did you just say you have 2 sisters pregnant in the same family?
Yes, Your Honor. Wow.
Mr. McKee, you up here lying. Are you serious?
On me, too.
Yes, Your Honor.
2 sisters in the same family, they both having your baby at the same time?
Probably a month apart.
Wow.
Mr. McKee, please tell me you're not gonna end up in this courtroom again behind these curtains.
I might be, Your Honor. You might see me in the next 120 days.
It's not funny, but I just literally am like, oh, because you're serious.
Yes, ma'am.
You ain't said this much all day.
Yes.
So the question of the day.
Why are these DNA results so important to you today?
I got 13 kids, Your Honor, and it seems like this is like, it keeps happening on and on and on. Like, everybody I get with, they see how close I am, and it seems like this is like, it keeps happening on and on and on. Like, everybody I get with, they see how close I am to the kids, and the way to hurt me if I leave them alone is to take my kids away from me. So this time though, I signed my birth certificates. If you don't mind looking at it.
Your Honor, I was there throughout the pregnancy.
You was not there.
I reject, Your Honor. I reject. I reject
You
that.
object. You can reject the statement.
I object that, Your Honor.
Object too, but that's all right. You better go ahead and practice you some law, baby.
You don't know me and you barely know her.
Oh, he barely knows me. I dated him for a year and a half in middle school, and I'm sorry, when
Okay,
you
but
walked
he
in my
doesn't know
door,
me.
when
He
you
has
walked
no
in
right to
my
say
door
anything.
2 months ago, I don't know if you older people do it, but us young people, we go at it like rabbits.
So you older people.
Obviously, he wanted.
Jerome, is that us?
That's anybody older than
Not me. I'm not old.
Shoot.
So, he obviously wanted it a lot, so I gave it.
At the phone, and when I looked at the phone, the unknown number said, "So this how you gonna do it?" And when I looked at the phone, the unknown number said, "So this how you gonna do it?" But like I said, we've been talking. So I mean, at the end of the day, I've been with this man for over 12 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Practice
But you didn't
sex.
get that, and you know why.
You got it one time.
Wait, hold on, Mr. Richardson. Are you saying you weren't happy about the baby coming? You were happy because you could have pregnant sex?
Yes. Well, I mean, pregnant sex is the best sex, Your Honor. It is.
You are the father. You really didn't know? This is what I'm talking about.
He doubted it the whole time.
Exactly.
The whole time. He doubted it the whole time.
Exactly.
Baby, and I got re-pregnant by someone else.
Did you say re-pregnant?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I heard that.
I said
3 a.m.
Right.
How are you getting up at 3 a.m. and leaving the house?
Maurice and I were not on that term of trust, so there was no trust.
Jerome, let me hear that. Where is it, in the voicemails?
Yes.
So just hit play and I'll hear the voicemail.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's not your baby. That's not your baby. You right. That's not your baby. Somebody else the daddy. Somebody else is the daddy. Take him up off of your. That's what you can do. Take him all the way completely off of your. Period. Take him off. No, and I'm finna come get my own baby. How about that? That's mine. That's my baby.
Whoa. Are not the father.
What?
Huh.
Shantina. Who is the father?
Don't
Who
start
is
dancing.
the father?
Don't start clowning in
Yes,
here.
no, I ain't.
I asked you at least 3 times. Was there anyone else?
I hope it ain't that who I think. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, help me. Oh, Lord, help me.
Do you know who Jordan's father is, Miss Tisby?
Gotta be that boy. Take the wheel, Jesus.
Miss
Oh,
Tisby,
Lord, help me.
I can see this is making you
Is that
very
that boy
emotional.
that- oh,
Do you know
want the
where?
truth to
Keep
be
your
gone.
legs closed, you won't go through this.
If you keep your penis in your pants, you won't have this problem either.
Lord, Lord, Lord. Cheater, con man, clown, and coward.
Results.
Your face would be next to it. Now you sitting up here with your wife standing next to you. That's your wife.
She's my 7th wife, Your Honor. Things that's been said in here.
Great, he's not this child's father.
I hope not.
Jerome, I'm ready for the results. Lord, help us.
Or you can just help me. I'll be cool with that.
Quiet!
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so sick of your little nonsense mouth running.
Yes, Your Honor.
You a tall glass of nothing. Sitting up here clowning in this courtroom today, clapping and smiling.
Thank you.
Acting like a buffoon.
Put people on child support. I ain't got time for that.
You're not gonna pay.
Hold on, cause I'm a black woman.
No. Well, certain ones. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor.
Hold on. Now
Sorry, Your Honor.
look, we get to the truth in this courtroom.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's get something straight.
Yeah, I'm back up.
It's women. Let me be clear. The child support is for the child.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then let me be even clearer. You did this. Once you signed that birth certificate, you were responsible for child support. So don't come in my courtroom talking about what a black woman's gonna do, because this black woman's gonna let you know. Now I'm rude.
He's a handsome young man, but if you look at me, I'm midnight black. She's like 1150, and he's like 859.
Yes, ma'am.
So
what?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm talking about skin complexion.
You feel like the child's skin color doesn't indicate that you
Doesn't
could
match.
be.
That's correct.
His skin color may not match, but Mr. Birch had asked if he could claim that skin color on his taxes.
Ooh, that's right.
Uh-oh.
She straight told me no.
Now you know. That's ignorant.
It's
You standing over here denying the baby, but asked to claim him on your taxes?
Yes, I did.
Girl, I know you in love with this boy. I know you are, because you can't see nothing. That's a lot of nerve.
It is.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Was that your way of saying that you knew deep down that was your child? If you're going to claim him on your taxes?
No.
Yes, ma'am. Ron, I'm ready for the results.